fill up my water tank. Time for some breakfast. Okay, I'm out here on the trail now, and I had a thought. Let's stop right here for a second. I'm a former scientific materialist who became a mystic. That is, I think the phenomena of this world are a kind of application programmer interface, which we can use to realize heaven on earth. I very much feel the presence of God, and increasingly, I find the story of Jesus Christ to contain so much truth and love that it is not surprising that it has lasted so long and been so transformative for the cultures that embraced it. I do feel his presence. However, I think we've got to apply ourselves to transformation by thinking, by exploring ideas and using our imagination, intellect, and love in equal proportion to attain higher states of consciousness. So I might talk about Christianity, I might talk about Buddhism or yoga. I range all over the map, and I'm going to upset folks on all sides unintentionally. I hope that's not your experience. Or I hope that if my ideas do rub you the wrong way, that you think over them and discover where and why I am wrong, and thus bring order to your world. I can be used as a symbol of the positive or the negative, just so long as you use me with your pure desire to find truth. Sarcasm is battery acid. I won't use it, nor will I respond to it. Okay, that's all I got. Have fun. Okay, if I was in charge of the world, I would make a book and I would call it What We Forgot. And I would talk about the true meaning of Christ and how Europe climbed to such incredible heights, not because of their bent towards science or particular mechanistic or philosophical ideas from Greece, although these were tools that allowed what happened to happen. I would say that it was the belief in Christ and the true understanding of his message that did it. Christ is forgiveness. Forgiveness is letting go. The continual letting go of what is outmoded so that the new can be born. Many individual Europeans learned to sit with Christ in their imagination, to let go of old hurts and grievances, to dream of the new, not to take revenge, not to find vindication for past wrongs, but continually and always to let go in personal life, in civilizational life, in the life of the village, in the confines of the heart, where secret hurts are nursed and added to, unless you have a movement in the opposite direction. Let us say humans have a natural movement towards goodness, most of them. Let us be thankful for that. But we need an image of the ultimate sacrifice. God on earth laid down his very life that you may live, not for him, but for you. Therefore, your sense of self, your sense of being wronged, your sense of, all of those things, should it not also lay down its life as God did? If he, who was so great, was willing to let it all go, why cannot you, who are so small, and you know this, let go of your hurts, of your special ideas about things, which you hold in a precious way? Why not you also? So, armed with this image of the real good. Which way should I go here? Up or... This looks intriguing. It looks kind of dark and cliffy. I'll go this way. Armed with this transformative image, the European, and later the American, and later the ardent Korean Christian, whoever they are, wherever they are in the world, meditating on Christ gets them to let go of the old and welcome the new. New wine in new bottles. And thusly, the West has prospered. And this prosperity brings new problems, new opportunities to sin, new opportunities to miss the mark, to go wrong, to error. People become lost in the things that now surround them. The bountiful things, the jewels, the iPhones. And they think they're so real and so lasting. And they begin to make decisions based on these things. And thusly they fall. And they may well fall far below any other civilization which the Christian civilization for a time overmastered. And in the end, one might say it would have been better had we had none of this. Perhaps better to be aboriginals who did not know of this particular transformative image, but proceeded more slowly along a long evolutionary path through the eons. Maybe that would have been better. But no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. For the many who fall, there are those who rise. And one risen one is worth many thousands. Because this one risen one may form a future image on which a new generation who will never know the words Jesus, but will know a different word, may also achieve glory. I think this is the story. I think this is where we are. You know, this is a prosperous land, Austria. It's beautiful. It's bountiful. There is no crime. There are people who study and learn, and they read a lot of books. And They do pretty well. The only problem is mostly they forgot about God, and so their wellness is increasingly hollow. So it goes. Hollowness is the price we have to pay for our prosperity. But not me. I know what we have. I know that the wealth is just illusion. It will go. Or whether it goes or not, we shouldn't care about it. What we should care about is the song of God ringing through the world. We should continually die. We should die every day to our old desires and wants. When Christ said, "Follow me," this is what he meant. He meant, follow me up this mountain. Do it as I do it. And you will find your Father. And he said he had made a place for us, that we may sit with him and sup with him. What glory that is. Just to think of it. To sup with him. Haven't seen it. Look, picnic benches for people like me. The best enjoyment of ramen noodles comes from having some meat and cheese to add to the mix. The clothes. I see chickens. I see a lamb. Oh, 5 euros. 5 euros for a Weissbier. That is expensive. Down. beautiful forest. Very steep, dropping off on the right. Built in 2009 by Peter and Erica, the caretakers of the Alpenrose hut. That is gorgeous. Whoa, and legs are tired. Tired legs, tired legs. Tired. I went away to camp in my van down by the river again, then came back the next day to climb the Ahornspitze. Unfortunately, I didn't charge the camera correctly, so I only got a little footage on the way up. But it's a fantastic mountain, and I hope you all go climb it sometime. Thanks for tuning in to Nehemiah Hikes.